today we got upper body, so let me go ahead and get everything nice and ready for y'all, and we'll get right into it. Let me plug this in. And we'll start it on up. Give me 1 second, I gotta get home. I'll come upstairs. Go ahead and start it up. Make sure I can see the comments. Ooh. All right. Go ahead and lift the bar up. I always want it with the bar. Just get a nice little stretch. Oh, be nice if I put the clips on, huh? I think somebody was doing some squats. Warm up. I'm benching the bar right now. Now we got one. Just 2 plates. Body weight 149. This is almost starting my body weight. Make sure this is good here. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a microphone so y'all can hear me better. I know those Rode NT or the Rode mics, they make the wireless stuff. Timer on. Might work out with 225 today, we'll see. Just put it on the bar. Got a little mix of electrolytes here with some EAAs. Same stuff I drink during cardio. Yeah, I need to get a mic. Should be good for now. So we'll do bench, we'll do incline, and we'll do shoulder press. I'll do a little bit of triceps at the end. See how this feels. If y'all didn't see my last 2 videos on that guy Brody Wardell, I encourage y'all to check it out. He's removed every one of his videos now, so he's no longer on YouTube. Goddamn, fighting for 4. Whew. We'll probably just do 3. Bitch didn't want to act like it was gonna go up. But we're getting back into the bench because I caught the flu a while back and I lost a lot of my gains. Oh yeah, I'll get there. I didn't know the Planet Fitness bar is only 25 pounds for the Smith machine. Oh, I got safeties. I'm not worried about that. What's up, Michelle? Welcome to the stream. Sorry if it's a little bit hard to hear me. I'm gonna get a mic soon. Lightweight, yeah. I'm only 149 pounds, so this is a bit heavy for me. Let's see if we can get 3 out of it. Second set. I barely got 4 on the first set. Side there, I didn't think I was gonna get the 3rd one. My deadlift is impeccable though. Nobody's seeing me on deadlifts. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but I was looking at the record for Ohio, the USPAL, for the 148 weight pound. He hit 440 pounds on the deadlift. I've already hit 450, so pretty sure I could set a record for Ohio. Planning on competing soon. if you haven't competed, I encourage you to do it. Like, it's a great experience. Competing will really show you where your strength is at. All right, 30 seconds. We'll do another set. I'm working on my bench though, on getting it back up. I was doing 3 sets of 5, and I got sick, and heck, I went down to like 3 sets of 2. So we're bringing it back up slowly. My deadlifts really didn't go down that much. Oh yeah, that's good weight still. All right, 2 minutes is up. See if we can get 3 out of it. Oh shit. We got 3. I'm gonna switch over to incline. It's not bad at all. Last time I tried to get 225, I was struggling to get 3 reps of 3. On the last set, I was hitting like 2.5, because that would be like a half rep. Bring it down. We'll just do 185 today for the inclines. Go for 3 sets of 4. Whew. Hell yeah, man. Get them gains. Four sets of 8 to 10, that's good. That's good hypertrophy right there. Yeah, man, we definitely will. I plan on visiting NC soon. Finally got me a fucking car, 34 years. So, that should be fun right there. Oh fuck, I didn't put the timer on. I'll just let it go a minute. I'm pretty sure it's already been a minute. I normally do 2 minutes in between sets. But yeah, if y'all haven't checked out those last 2 videos, I think y'all will be thoroughly entertained. This guy called me out, said my picture was fake, said that he was stronger than me, and this guy weighs 240 pounds. That's Mike O'Hearn weight right there. And he was struggling bench pressing 240. I think he failed at 245. Then he said he could deadlift more than me, and I found a video of him deadlifting. He attempted to deadlift 405, failed on both attempts. Then he wanted to say he can fight. Do I want to find out? So, I don't know what that was about. Hell yeah, dude. I need to get some heavier dumbbells. I think the highest we have is 40 pounds. I want to get one of those blocks. I think that'll be good. Appreciate it, man. Doing my best. That's all we can do is the best, so. Oh shit, we're already past damn near 2 minutes. Go ahead and hit this. Oh, 4 reps. I will do 5. We'll do 5. I could have did more, but I'm still thinking about the second. Last 2 sets. That last set, that last rep on the last set. Yeah, he was, I don't know what he was thinking. That's some good weight right there, man. Right now, I don't know how many times my weight is. I know my upper body is not much impressive when it comes in terms of the strength. I was looking at the strength level, and I think it said I was stronger than like 80-something% of males that were my age and my weight. But when it comes to deadlift, I'm above the 90s. For hex bar deadlift, I was in the 99 range. And for the straight bar, I'm 94%. So I already know I could go in to USPL and hit a record. That'd be no problem. I've been thinking about actually doing that because he hit that in 2019. It's been over 5 years. So it's about time they got a new one in there hitting some good weight. My last meet was in 2016. I got first place in the novice category, so this will be in the men's open category. And I plan on getting first place again, so just trying to add some trophies, you know. That when you see 2016, it's like, that's a long time ago. I'd like to put a new number on that. All right, 2 minutes up. I like to go above 2. I mean, some people go up to even 5 minutes. That's fine if you really need the rest. We're back to reps of 5. The other day I was doing incline and I was struggling to hit 4. I think I had to bring it down to 3, but we started bringing the weights down a little bit and doing more reps. I think that translated well for me. Yeah, 225 is a great milestone. I'll say for sure, like, that was my first milestone ever, and I was so happy when I hit it. And then 315 became the new thing. I was like, okay, I gotta hit 315. Eventually, I'll get there. I've seen some 150-pounders do it, but that's the elite of the elite. And yeah, dude, that would be cool. You could just probably get you a bar off of Amazon and bring it with you to Planet Fitness, because I know they don't have those bars there. You could try a deadlift on the Smith machine, but it'd be much better to just get like a regular flat bar to bring, or even a hex bar. Hex bar will be good to start off with, I would say. But they're both great. Okay, we got 35 seconds left of rest. Get that last set over there. And then we'll switch to shoulder press. I'll do a seated shoulder press. I'll probably put on 140 pounds for that. We'll see. These watches are great. You just set a timer and it's right there on your wrist. You don't gotta worry about looking at the time. Oh shit! That was a good one. Whew. That's what you look for, is that struggle at the very last rep. Shit. This 185 right there, the incline. Take these off. Take the bar back down. Shoulder press. Things I need to mark them down. Alright, start the timer. Yeah, good little bit of rest in between for sure. 135. Put a cookie on there, make it 140. Depending on how this feels, let me see. I might just up it to 145. This is too light. Electrolytes are super important though. I learned in my certified personal trainer's course that they're actually directly responsible for your ability for your muscles to contract. So your muscles' ability to contract. So even if you don't run or you're not like super big into that, it's still very important to keep those electrolytes in. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, those are like the main three. What's up, swag dog? I'm 34. 34 years old. A lot of people say I look younger. I remember when I lived in North Carolina, I went to the smoke shop one time and the guy was looking at me hard. He was like, I thought you were 16. I was like mid-20s. He thought I was in high school. I'm like, nah, man. I was like, appreciate that, but nah. Might need to take my hat off for that one. It's hitting the bill of my hat. I don't want to mess the bar path up. We'll probably just hang around with 140 today. Do 3 sets of 5 with that. Tomorrow I've got deadlifts. I'm also going to do a full day of eating. I had a guy in my live stream yesterday. He was expressing some interest in the nutrition stuff too, so I figure it'd be a good chance to show you all that, how I eat. I eat 5 times a day, 3 main meals and 2 snacks. And I normally weigh all my food out. If you try to use cups and spoons and stuff like that, since foods have different volumes and densities, sometimes you're not going to be able to calculate your calories properly with that. So it's much better to just weigh it out if you have the option to. Yeah, dude, I know a couple guys that bring their bar to Planet Fitness. I remember Dan used to ride around with a bar in the back of his car. I'm like, dang, dude. That's dedication right there. Whew. Another cool thing you can get is the slingshot. I have one over here by Mark Bell. Can help you overload the weight sometimes. It's at the bottom here. I just got the reactive, but you just put your arms through that. It can help you go on some bigger weight and get adjusted to it. And if you're injured, it's great for injuries. All right, 2 minutes is up. Let's hit it. Start the timer. Hell yeah, there are some people that do the OMAD, the once a day. But I'm such a freaking big eater. I have to spread that out. Whew. But I eat like smaller, but more frequently. So I feel like it gives me energy through the day too. My biggest meal are those oats in the morning. I think it's like 700 calories, maybe even 800. It's like 170 grams of oats. Ever since you told me about putting the eggs in oats, I put egg whites in mine now, but I've done that ever since. And then a scoop of protein powder as well. It really thickens it up. It gives that real good consistency. Because a lot of times, if you just make regular oats with water, the shit's just dripping off your spoon. It looks like just throw up, but this stuff helps it stick together, gets it thick. It's the best oats. So I'm gonna show y'all my recipe tomorrow. I've been using this recipe now almost 5 years, I would say. So stay tuned to that. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning because I said later in the week. Technically tomorrow's still later in the week, so. Give y'all a look at how I'm eating. And then the rest of my meals, my lunch and my dinner, those are about 500 calories a piece. And my snacks are no more than like 200 to 230 calories. All right, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All right, that's it for shoulders and that. So now we'll go ahead and do a little bit of triceps. I normally just do the, I guess you call it standing skull crushers. Dan's been encouraging me to do the skull crushers when you're laying down, so I might do a few of those. Because when you stand up, you're using a lot more of your back too as well. So put another timer on, and I think we'll go with the 25s on the standards. Let this timer run out. I just do 3 sets. It's actually between 3 to 5 sets, just depending on how I'm feeling that day. If I didn't hit that bench properly, I probably would have done 5 sets, but I would have brought the weight down a little bit. So 3 to 5 rep range is for strength. 6 to 12 rep range is for hypertrophy, which is size. And then anything above 12, like 12 to 15, is for endurance. Anywhere in between 3 to 5 sets is generally recommended. Weights I do cardio Mondays and Wednesdays, and I do weights every other day in between that. So Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I do weights. It's like upper body, back, upper body, back. I need to start doing some more legs too. Because I wouldn't consider deadlifts so much of a leg exercise. That's more of a back exercise. Sunday I don't do anything. It's my one day to rest. That's good, that ladder. It's good to have a split. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. I gotta watch out where I'm standing with this so I don't hit the top. Let's do 12 for now. I might just up the weight. We'll do 30. I only do like about a minute of rest in between these. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, that's great. Rest is imperative. As long as you're breaking, you know what day you're doing which muscle up on, you're pretty good. Because if you say you do Monday, you want to do upper body, you can come back Tuesday and hit legs or back, and your upper body's still going to get the rest. Or some people even do like upper body earlier in the day, and they'll come back later at night and do legs, and then they'll rest the next day. They'll do what's called a split. And they'll do like the next day they'll do back, and they'll do, you know, it could be anything from cardio to flexibility or mobility training. All right, minutes up. 30s. Just started isolating triceps maybe a week or 2 weeks back. Before that, I wasn't hitting any triceps at all, other than, you know, whatever I got on my bench. That's the best way too, just listen to your body. If your body's feeling it needs rest, get that rest. Some people overtrain, they don't rest enough. And honestly, I would argue that rest is even more important than the training itself, because without the rest, you're not going to get any recovery. And that's just going to lead to injury and a whole host of other problems you don't want to be into. Hell yeah, my traps, I don't work. I need to start working them though. I found actually a really good exercise for the traps, where you put the incline, I think it is at 60 degrees, and you kind of like do the raises like this as you're leaning back on it, or as your stomach's on the, against the back, and it really opens up your traps from what they was explaining. a lot for me right there. But those accessory lifts too, they'll really blow up your bench as well. Which is probably why I'm not going up as fast as I'd like to. But I'm going to start incorporating more of that stuff. Upright rows, they're good. We've got now a machine, well, we've had a Marcy machine for a while, but we finally got the attachment to where you can grab and do rows with them. So, but I'll tell you what, man, deadlifts is one of the best things for the back. I feel like that's just, it's like my favorite thing. 60 is a little higher. She was talking about how you get against it like this, and you kind of bring them out and focus on your trap. Get the safeties off for that. I'll go ahead and then see what it feels like, because I haven't tried it yet. Demonstration. I don't know what I can do with this weight. This is my first time trying it. But the channel follows Noel Diesel. He was telling me about this. So I'll go ahead and get a little rest real quick before I try that. Yeah, I did last week because my bench was stuck at like 225 for only 3 reps, and then the last couple sets I was like doing 2.5, so I went down to 185 and then 205. And actually, yeah, that really did help, because today I was able to hit 4 reps, and well, the last 2 sets I did 3. But I think I'm going to incorporate more of the hypertrophy and volume in there, see how that works for my body. Already breaking a little sweat. And it really focuses on form too when you go with that slightly lighter weight. You can just feel every muscle fiber. It's great. So I'm going to go ahead and hit these things Noah guys was talking about. And then I'm going to end it there. I gotta go to the store and get some stuff done. I'm also going to look at some guns today. See what they got. I was looking at Sig Sauers. Those are pretty good. So we'll see. 20 seconds on the rest. Almost done with my drink. The electrolytes I use are Key Nutrients. That's the brand. And from what I did as far as research, they have the best. The dosages are all right, and they're affordable. I got a Kia Forte. Oh. Let's see, I probably will butcher the form, but I'm going to do my best. How he's doing that. Might even have to go down a little bit and wait just to feel the form. But I can definitely feel my traps. He was talking about how it's like that part of your trap that doesn't get worked a lot. Shrugs are supposed to be good too for traps, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to do some more research on that. But they will help you look a lot bigger as well. So we went down to 25s. Just so I can feel the form. That's my first time ever doing that. We also got some dips over here. We got some dip bars. And I mean, obviously, they're not too hard with just my body weight, so I've got a weighted belt. I use that for pull-ups too. Wait, why is this so angled? I got a D-Moose belt. Go figure. D-Moose. You see. D-Moose. Yeah, Konevsky's a beast. What did he do? Oh yeah, he confronted Wes Watson with the Dago. That was hilarious, man. I guess he's about to go to jail, Mr. Watson. Shoot, he likes talking about prison so much he's about to go back. But yeah, if you watch that video, you can clearly see, like, the guy's down, he's still hitting him. Like, that's hitting the guy when he's down. When you defend yourself, you just wait till he's not a threat anymore and you back off. You don't just keep wailing on the guy. That's stupid as fuck. But he's either going to have to pay a lot of money or go to jail. It's up to him, I don't know. And it's up to the courts too, so let's see how this feels with 25. Okay, that felt way better. I still feel like my form needs a lot of work, but I think the more I do it, the better my form's gonna get too, so we'll do one more set of that. Shout out to Noel for showing me that. What's up, Hanish? What's my routine for training core? I really don't train core directly. I do a lot of cardio, and I focus heavily on nutrition. So I do pull-ups every day as well. I do about 90 pull-ups, so. But seeing your abs is something that's gonna come with low body fat percentage. And I make sure my nutrition's dialed in so I can achieve that. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow on my full day of eating, and I'm gonna explain a little bit more in depth of how I calculate my calories and why my calories are the way they are, and how to be in a deficit still and build muscle. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, he did go too far. I don't know what his problem was. Like, you got that much money, that much status, people look up to you, and you still feel the need that you gotta show off and be some kind of badasses. And have all these guys around you. It's like, man, the validation that this guy needs, like, it's insane. Alright, we got 20 seconds to rest, and we'll do one more set of this. I don't even know what he called this exercise, but I'm feeling it in my traps. I'm liking it. Whew. Tomorrow we'll do deadlifts. I might go up a little bit higher in deadlifts tomorrow. I've been doing volume. I've been doing 3 sets of 10. Okay, 20 seconds is over. 500, so I think we'll go up there. Pull-ups are excellent for your upper back too. Hit me some pull-ups later today. Matter of fact, I might just do some weighted pull-ups here for y'all. When I do my pull-ups, I normally don't use the weight on it, but when I do, it really feels good. Put a timer on it. Put these over here. So we already did. Good amount of tries. Where'd I put that weighted belt? Oh, it's that over here. The D Moose. If you're not used to doing weighted pull-ups, I recommend starting off with like 25 pounds. That's if you're already good at, regular pull-ups. So I'll see where I can knock out with that. Let the time run. Get another minute to rest in. Almost done with my drink here. The EAAs I use, I believe it's Brute or Brute Force, I want to say. Flavor is sour gummy worms. Damn it, dude. This tastes so good. Sour gummy worms. Okay. But no, they got some pretty good flavors. I think they got a sweet tea. They have, what's it called? Fruit punch. So we'll probably, let's see. I gotta be careful when I'm doing pull-ups here because the rafters are so low. Like my head can hit them when I pull up. So I gotta come over to the side of it when I do them. All right, 2 minutes is up. Oh shit. Was that like 8 pull-ups with a 25 pounder? Honestly, I thought I was gonna get more than that, but that's decent. I put a 45 pound on there and only did like 1 or 2. So I'll get a little rest for that. Alright, bro, appreciate you stopping in. Have a great day at work. This will be my last workout myself, and I'm gonna jump in the shower and head to the stove. Gotta get this sweat off me. What's up, Huts? Conquesting? What's that? Whew. Goon mark. What's goon, jacking off? Later, bro. Yes, sir. Doing our best. Doing our best. I keep seeing this term goon, gooners or gooning, and I'm assuming they're talking about slapping their meat. Let me know if I'm wrong or right. I still don't know. I'm an old man. I'm getting there. I just learned what Riz was not too long ago. Then sing it. Oh shit. second for this. Go ahead and put it back on. Put it on, put it in. Put it in. That's what she said. Oh, hoist it. Hoist it. This is an exercise, guys. Let's do a 8. We'll do one more set of that. And I'll do my regular unweighted pull-ups later on today. Like I said, y'all, tomorrow I'll do deadlifts. I'll go live on that. And I'll make an actual video about my nutrition, day in the life of eating, what I eat from morning to night. I don't eat past 7:30. I get all my calories in before 7:30, so gives me a good time to digest before bed. Little calluses on my hand. You probably can't see them, but they're there. I need to get some better light down here, along with the microphone. This light never comes on when I tell it. I guess it's that iPhone stuff, and you gotta press on with your phone. I don't know. That helped it a little bit. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the calluses. No, it's still not really. Alright, 40 seconds. And we'll hit this last pull-up here, and we'll go ahead and call it a day on that. Hey, if y'all are tuning in, if y'all are new to the channel, I recommend y'all look at my last 2 videos I made. The Gym Douche one first, and then the Gym Bully Strikes Back. That guy has removed every one of his videos now. He's no longer on YouTube, so you'll see how he was talking and saying how I was fake, this and that. He's stronger than me, despite weighing 240 pounds. And saying he could deadlift what I deadlift with ease. And I told him, okay, post a video, and that's when he deleted all his videos. So kind of sucks. I was really hoping he was going to post a video of him deadlifting. And I wasn't even asking him to deadlift the weight that I do for 10 reps. I just wanted to see him do it one time. But, you know, I guess he was just trying to show off or get in my head or something. I have no idea. I can't fathom it. Oh, that's number 7. We'll just do 3 sets of 8 for the 25. Gotta place the weight sometimes. Probably good for your hips. But damn if it don't. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful we don't pinch the jewels now. Dangerous territory. Alright, y'all. Enough with the shenanigans. We're gonna go ahead and call it on that note. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I consider that a good workout. So, until the next one, I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Like I said, we'll do deadlifts, live stream it. I'll do my full day of eating and give y'all some transparency with that. Because it is damn near impossible to out-train a bad diet. So if you don't get your nutrition in check, then you're just going to be training basically for no reason at that point. Not saying you won't get some gains, but you're not gonna really see the most or get the most out of what you could be getting. So stay tuned. Much love, y'all. Peace out.